Streamlabs is sponsoring me to teach you how to use their product Crossclip so you can quickly and easily get your Twitch clips off of your channel and onto platforms where you can actually be discovered. I mean, you guys have probably noticed Twitch has no discoverability basically. So you need to get your clips out on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok if you want to drive traffic back over to your Twitch avenue. But before you can use Crossclip, let's go ahead and get a clip first, right? So here's how you make a Twitch clip. This is M&J TV's channel, one of my digital consulting clients. Let's go ahead and grab one of his videos, go to your main Twitch avenue, log in, and then go to your videos tab on Twitch. There you're going to see your clips, your videos, and your past live streams, etc. And go ahead and choose the piece of content that you want to clip. Really easy. You can do this for your own content or someone else's, by the way. So I'm just going to randomly choose this stream. And then what you're going to do is review the stream or the video and then find the spot where you think it's around where you think it's clip worthy by watching the piece of content and using the slider to get to the spot that you want. Once you get there, hit pause. And then there's two ways that you can initiate the clipping function on Twitch. So the first way is to manually hit the clippy button right here. And you hit that and it'll pull up a separate clipping window where you have a mini editor in Twitch. If you're making a lot of clips, I recommend that you just use the hotkey Alt-X, Alt plus X as in xylophone. Boom. And then once you do that, it pulls up this separate window and it'll pull up the clip here and automatically parse that data over for you. Cool? So as you can see here, it's going to give you a preview window where you can review the clip and you can find the precise part that you want to use. I recommend spending some time right here in this editing window and only finding the most engaging part of the clip. You can trim the front of the clip, trim the back of the clip, and really make it ultra tight. Don't leave any fluff here when you're posting clips on social media. The clip needs to start out as an interesting clip, and then it needs to be a banger as quickly as possible, and then it needs to end as soon as the interesting content is over. So I'm just going to randomly select a part here because this is just an example. And then I'm going to name this Crossclip 1. You name it whatever you want to name it and make it something that is intelligible and easy for you to understand for later with additional context. Got it? Then go ahead and hit the publish button. Once you do that, it's going to go through the process of publishing your clip and rendering it on Twitch. And then once the clip is ready, you'll be able to take that and bring it over into Crossclip. And there it is. There's our URL of our clip. What you're going to do is click that, and it's going to copy it to your clipboard. Now, what you're going to do, if you want to bring that into Crossclip, is you're going to go to this site right here, crossclip.com. There's a link in the description below. Crossclip.com is the site you're going to want to go to. Then what you can do is you can paste your Twitch clip URL right here, Control V, or you can just manually paste it, and then you can click Get Clip, and it'll parse it into the editor, and you can begin using their editing software to actually edit your clip and make it a premium social media post. I'm going to have more tutorial videos on how to go through that editing process and how to optimize your clip for socials in a future tutorial. Links below, and thank you to Streamlabs for sponsoring this. Adios, Twitch streamers, and enjoy getting more traffic on socials. Streamlabs is sponsoring me to teach you how to make YouTube clips and get those out on social media so that you can get discovered by more algorithms, more platforms, and more viewers. You're probably doing YouTube streams, maybe YouTube videos right now, but are you doing YouTube shorts? Are you doing Instagram reels? Are you doing TikTok posts? Are you getting out on Facebook video? Those are all free traction that you can acquire to build your audience. And it used to be hard to post clips on social media, time consuming. Now it's easy with Crossclip. Let me show you how to get that YouTube clip first, then we'll bring it over into Crossclip so you can get your content out on socials in a snap. So what you're going to do is go to any YouTube video or stream replay of your content. Here, I'm just using Echo Gaming, one of my digital consulting clients who does mobile gaming content as an example today. Echo is an awesome creator. In this particular video, what we're going to do is go to your video, if you're following along, and then select the spot in the video or the stream where you think it's clip worthy. And so I'm just going to randomly choose this part of this video. You can choose whatever part of yours. Got it? Once you're there, pause on that part of the video. Then what you're going to do is below, you are going to choose the clip option right here, the little scissors option. And once you click that, it'll begin parsing the content from that part of the video that you paused on. Hit the clip button and it'll pull open this editing window right up here in the top right-hand corner of YouTube, as you can see. So what you're going to do here on this part is you're going to choose, you can either extend the end of the clip by dragging here and extend the beginning of the clip by dragging here, and make sure that you're keeping in mind how long the clip is based on the social platform you're trying to post on. Under 60 seconds, obviously, is optimal, and shorter is better. So you're going to want to cut all the fluff from this clip. Have it start incredibly interesting, have it end right when the content is over. Don't leave any gaps there in the clip. You want to have it only be exciting content to maximize your impact in the algorithms when you're posting on socials. Then go ahead and add a description for the clip. I'm going to call mine Crossclip 2, but you should put something descriptive here so you can remember what the clip is called for later on when you edit it and you post it. Got it? Then you're going to click the share clip button right here behind my head, and then it's going to put together the clip, and there it is. Now, as you can see on the screen, we've got the URL for that particular clip, and you can manually share it on social media, but that's no bueno, because it's just going to share the link. You want to post that video on socials because you'll get way more juice out of the algorithms. So what you're going to do is hit the copy button here on your clip that you just made on YouTube, and then you're going to go to crossclip.com. That's crossclip.com. There's a link in the description below. This is where you're going to post in right here, just on the main page. You can log in or not. It'll help you get started here. You can go ahead and paste Control-V, your clip URL right here into Crossclip, and then you're going to click Get Clip. And then boom, it's going to start parsing your content here in Crossclip. And then once it's done importing your clip, boom, all of a sudden your clip is right here in this editor, and you can format it for TikTok, Instagram, all that. I've got to have free tutorial videos here on the channel teaching you how to use this editor. But as you can see, just like that, it's so easy to bring your clip in and to start editing it for social media. Links in the description below to Crossclip if you want to check it out. And thanks to Streamlabs for sponsoring this video. Go get your content off of YouTube, maximize that exposure today, creators. Adios, amigos. Streamlabs is sponsoring me to tell you about Crossclip, their new product that allows you to take your YouTube videos and your YouTube streams, your Twitch videos, Twitch streams, and actually post them on social media, on TikTok, Instagram, on YouTube Shorts, Facebook video, in a really easy, time-saving way. As all of you guys know, it takes a lot of time to make social clips, and you may not have time to do it. Crossclip makes that process incredibly short and easy to do. I'm going to talk about how you can get access to Crossclip to save time, also Crossclip Mobile and Crossclip Pro. What does this Crossclip thing do? Well, in a previous tutorial video, I clipped a Twitch clip from one of my clients, M&J TV, and here's the URL right here. If you didn't catch that tutorial, go back on my channel and watch it. I'm copying the URL of that Twitch clip I made. You can do the same thing for YouTube clips as well. It works exactly the same. And what you're going to do is go over to crossclip.com to get access to the desktop version of this software. So that link is in the description below, by the way. Once you have the link to your clip, just go to the main page and then just Control-V or paste the clip URL and then click Get Clip. Once you do that, it'll automatically parse the content here in the editor. You'll be able to start editing the piece of content, narrow in on the face cam, for example, on the person, go ahead and narrow in on the gameplay that you want, and it'll start formatting that clip for social media right here, and you can begin editing it. Now, the free version of this has watermark automatically turned on and outro automatically turned on. So if you don't pay for the pro version, those are going to be in your clip. You're going to have a watermark and an outro on top of your content. So keep that in mind. But you will be able to use Crossclip for free to get social clips out there. But obviously, Crossclip is going to promote themselves in your content if you do that. So if you want the pro version of Crossclip, it's basically $5 a month, and then you save money if you do it annually. But basically, you're removing that watermark, removing the outro on the clip. You could do 1080p 60 FPS. This is going to be important for obviously gameplay based clips and for you gaming streamers out there. And you get up to 100 megabyte uploads. That's a feature that I think is really important on this, and additional layers if you're looking to do some next level social clip editing. If you want to grab the pro version of this, go to crossclip.com/pro. But what's really cool about this is that you can edit social clip together very quickly. And if you have Pro, then you can turn off the watermark and the outro. And you can basically, as you can see, make a great vertical format if you wanted to, or square format piece of content here through the editor. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this in great detail in further tutorial videos. But this, as you can see, even just in an instant makes a square video accessible to you by literally copy pasting a clip, kind of lining it up here in the editor, trimming the beginning, trimming the end here in the timeline, and then just literally hitting the compile button, and boom, you're exporting a clip for socials just like that. It's pretty awesome. And then once you have exported the clip, so we're going to call this clip number 1, for example, and by the way, as you can see, because I have Pro, I can export in 1080p. Then we can hit start compilation, and it will start processing that clip. And once it's done compiling the clip, as you can see, we can then get access to that on our mobile app, on the Crossclip mobile app. And once it's on our mobile app, then of course we can start posting clips on social media, because it's way easier to post on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook video from your mobile phone than it is on desktop, especially Instagram and TikTok. More tutorials on those coming up soon. That's how you get Crossclip for free, Crossclip Pro, and Crossclip mobile app on iOS and Android. Highly recommend using this, and thank you to Streamlabs for sponsoring this video. Good luck, creators. Streamlabs is sponsoring me to teach you how to take a Twitch clip and more easily edit it so that you can post it on social media. What do I mean by that? They've created this new app and desktop application called Crossclip, where you can easily take a clip and then basically format it for different social platforms, Facebook video, TikTok, Instagram Reels, you name it, and then post it on socials faster without having to spend a lot of time in your video editor, because time is money, right? You would rather be playing games or creating content than sitting there editing your content. So I'm going to create a Twitch clip right now using one of my clients, M&J TV's video. And what you're going to do, go find your piece of content on Twitch. Then down here in the bottom right-hand corner in the player, you're going to see that little old school film clicker box. You're going to either hit Alt-X on your keyboard or manually click this button. What you're going to do is play the clip, kind of drag in the timeline here before you get started on Twitch, the spot that you want to be at in terms of clipping. That'll save you a lot of time. Then what you're going to do is hit Alt-X, or that button I just showed you a moment ago. It's going to pull up a separate tab here, which is essentially a separate editing window. This is all within Twitch first. Then we're going to take it into Crossclip in just a moment. So what you're going to do here, I very highly recommend really tightening up the beginning and the end of this clip, obviously limiting it to 60 seconds, of course, here on Twitch. Where there's no fluff in the beginning, there's no fluff in the end. It's only the high-powered action part of the thing that you want to show your audience, and nothing more and nothing less. And so that'll just be my example here. We'll call this clip number 2. And then what you're going to do once you select the area of your Twitch clip, then you're going to hit the publish button after you name your clip. I very highly recommend naming your clip something very descriptive so you can understand what it is. Later, hit publish, and then it'll bring you through this publishing window, and it'll take some amount of time here to take care of the publishing, depending on the complexity of the clip and how burdened Twitch's servers are. While that's publishing there, hey, actually, it's ready right now. That was much faster than I thought. The clip will show up right here, so you can either hit the copy to clipboard button, or you can click the URL right here itself. Boom, it'll pop it onto your clipboard. That is the clip URL. That is essential for us to take that over to Crossclip now. So here in Crossclip, by the way, if you don't already know how to get to Crossclip, you can click the link below. It's just crossclip.com. And right here on the main page of crossclip.com, it'll say enter Twitch or YouTube clip URL. Just paste the clip URL that you just grabbed from Twitch and click get clip. Once you do that, it'll start pulling up this editing window where we can start to custom format our clip for social media. You see how fast that was? It's freaking great. Crossclip's amazing. Now, the first thing you're going to want to look at here is you're going to want to select your output format. So what platforms are you looking to post your clip on? Portrait mode is good for TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Landscape is good for a regular YouTube video. And obviously Square is good for Instagram and Facebook. You select which format you want based on the platform you're going after. Most of you guys, I think, will want to do portrait for TikTok and YouTube Shorts. That is the most popular. So we're just going to use that in today's example, but you can select the output format of your choice. The functionality is identical regardless of what you do. So there are two main components to the editing layout that is going to come standard with all of these clips. So number one is what is called the camera layer, and the camera layer is right here. And so the camera layer is basically this box right here in the left window. And you can drag that camera box anywhere you want, and preferably, of course, you would put it over the face of whoever is talking or one section of the content you're looking to capture. So in this case, I'm going to put it over M&J TV's face here. So once I put it over his face there, then it will update within the camera box over here on the right. If I give it a nice refresh, or sometimes if I play the clip, it will go ahead and populate it, and there it goes. And so there it is. Now you can see the camera here in the top under the output window. However, the content below may not be lined up properly. So what you're going to do with this green content window is you're going to drag it over to capture whatever the content is that you want to be capturing on the screen. In this case, I'll probably want it to be toward the center of the screen. I maybe want to eliminate some of the UI below, only to capture what's going on here in Pokemon in this example, so that our output is now nice and clean. Now in our output, I've only got his camera and what's happening inside the game right over here, so that when we hit play, notice it refreshes the window. We've got a nice clean bit of gameplay here below and a nice clean camera. No extra letters or interface or anything. It's all super, super clean. Really cool, right? Couple other interesting features here with editing all of these items. You can tighten up the beginning of the clip down here in the timeline if it wasn't properly tightened up in the Twitch clipping process. You can also tighten up the end as you're kind of figuring this out, and you can mute and unmute the clip right here as you're previewing it using the mute button. Now, something that's really important, this is just a standard layout here, this layout for portrait, but you can change different layouts by going to the layouts button right up here, and you can choose different presets that you want for this particular output. So you can either do camera on top, gameplay below. You could do camera below, gameplay on top, or some blurry version of that with landscape in the middle. You choose which format that you want based on whatever your content will be best expressed by, okay? So you'll need to select these different layouts. These are preset layouts that you can use when you're editing your clip. Overall, for portrait, in my opinion, the best layout, of course, is camera on top, content below, because the camera will catch their attention, but you can choose the layout of your choice. Now, you can manually change the shape of the camera by going down here to the layers. So you see these locky and unlocky buttons? If you unlock the camera, if it's yellow, it's locked. If you unlock, it's unlocked there. You, instead of having it be landscape sized, for example, we could do portrait. So what do I mean by that? So what I would do is I would basically drag the camera around, and you notice how it changed the shape of the camera now. So if I wanted the camera to be portrait sized and I wanted to say be thinner sized to capture someone's face, then it would become that. And then boom, it would become that here for the output as well in terms of the capture. And so you can choose the format of the capture either on your camera or on your content according to what you want. The presets are my recommendation for how you should get started. So once you select the preset, you'll want to go over here into the editing window. And once you start kind of dragging the window around here in the editor, it'll pop into the shape that you want it to be, okay? And if you're making any changes like I showed you earlier that you're not seeing reflected in the preview, the output here, all you have to do is just hit play and watch, boom, it just kind of populates it there into the output. So it's not constantly refreshing all the time like a normal video editor would, because this is all on the cloud. So you need to hit the play button to get your output right here to refresh and show you the updates, okay? That's just saving system resources, and that's saving you internet. A few final items here when it comes to editing this, and then I'll show you how to export. There's a bunch of cool options. So By default, if you're doing the free version, it's going to have a watermark in it and an outro promoting this particular thing, promoting Crossclip. If you want to be able to turn those off, you'll have to go ahead and get Crossclip Pro. You save 16% off if you pay it yearly. It's only $5 a month, you know, if you pay for it by the month or whatever, and it will remove the watermark, remove the outro video, give you full 1080p 60 FPS, and give you additional layers. I'm going to show you that in a moment, and give you 100 megabyte uploads. It's definitely worth paying for this if you're going to be using it on a regular basis. Try it for free, of course, but definitely pay to remove those items from the edit here, because it'll make your final product obviously more professional on your socials. And so what do you mean by additional layers? So if you pay for Pro, you can hit the add layer button, and then it adds yet another thing essentially that can be captured in terms of your content. So see this layer right here, layer 0. So if we wanted to capture yet another part of the screen, let's say this part of the screen where the sign is something we wanted to capture, then we could capture 3 areas and have that all outputted here in the final video if we wanted. So let's say, for example, there's multiple characters or multiple areas, a kill feed, whatever it may be that you want to capture. You can do a 3rd area and even more than that if you choose. And if you'd like to remove that content, you absolutely can. You can remove any of the content you want just by hitting the garbage can here next to that particular layer, and it will get rid of that content. Cool? Awesome. So that's how that works. So all of the rest of this can be customized, by the way, with the editor options. So you can choose, like if you're looking at the final product, let's say you don't want to see these lines here around each piece of content. You want to see what the final product actually looks like. You can click off input borders and output borders, and it'll show you just a clean version of the video. So you can make sure everything's lined up properly, and you'll see a clean version of what will actually be outputted to social media. Cool? That is literally everything you need to know about this particular editor, except the final step, of course. And the final step is to compile it so that you can actually post this on social media. So hit the compile button, and it'll ask you for a title for your clip. Go ahead and name it whatever. I'm going to call mine clip 2. You name yours whatever you want it to be. You're going to select your frame rate. I'm just going to do 30. You can do 60. I'm going to do 1080p because that's unlocked with Pro. And I leave rocket boosters on. It makes it go faster. So why wouldn't you make it go faster? Okay, so start compilation. I don't understand why you wouldn't use rocket boosters. I don't know. So now the clip is compiling, and it gives you a notification that the clip will show up in the Crossclip mobile app. So this is going to be the final step for you to post on social media. I have the Crossclip mobile app. It takes 2 to 3 minutes to compile, it says. In my experience, it's way faster. Look, it's already done. This was live, right? So you can either download the clip directly to your computer here, or you can share directly from social media on desktop if you want, or you can open it back up in the editor, or you can delete the clip all here on desktop. But what most of you guys are going to want to do with these clips is you are going to want to pull it up on the mobile app so that you can use it on mobile. And so let me show that to you. I've got the Crossclip mobile app here I'm using in real time. And so now the clip is here on the mobile app, and that'll make it easier to share on things like TikTok and Instagram and what have you. And as you can see, the clip is right here in the top left. I can hit share. And then when I hit share, boom, I can select the social media platform of my choice, and I can post the clip. I'm going to do separate tutorials on that part of the process. But as you can see, it's seamless, right? You create the clips here on desktop, and then as soon as you create them on desktop, they're showing up on your mobile app. That the mobile app is free on Android and iOS for you to post instantly. So the recommended workflow I would give to all of you guys would be to basically grab the clip, go edit it and export it in Crossclip, and then clip a bunch of clips at the same time in one editing session, so you can have just a library of them. Then you can have them all locked and loaded on your phone, so you can go post them as you see fit throughout the day or throughout the next week to really make a time-efficient schedule for you to be able to get your Twitch clips out to grow your social media avenues. Thank you to Streamlabs for sponsoring this tutorial. I love Crossclip. I'm recommending it to all of my digital consulting clients right now. And check out the links below if you want to just try it for free. It's freaking great. It saves a ton of time. Adios, amigos. Streamlabs is sponsoring me to teach you how to take a YouTube clip and post it on social media, edit it more effectively for TikTok, Instagram Reels, you name it, YouTube Shorts, Facebook videos. They've created this new desktop application. It's cloud-based to post and to edit your clips. Also, there's a companion mobile app I'm going to show you how to use. In order to get that YouTube clip, let's start here in the tutorial with just grabbing the clip itself. This is one of my digital consulting clients, M&J TV. He's just got some gameplay here of him playing Minecraft. So go to your video if you want to follow along with me today. So what you're going to do is find the spot in the video that you want to clip, roundabout, and then stop your timeline there on YouTube right there. Log into YouTube. Then you'll see the clip function down here in the bottom below the video. Hit that scissors clip button. And then what that's going to do is pull up this additional mini editing window here on YouTube where you can add a description. I'm going to call this clip 5. You call yours something very descriptive so you know what yours is called. And what you're going to do is trim the fat on this clip to where it starts with the action, it ends with action, and you don't have any fluff in between. Really, really important to find that good clip that is not going to waste any of your viewers' time. Then once you find that, and there will be a limitation of 60 seconds here, you go ahead and hit the share clip button right there, and boom, it will instantly export that clip. YouTube servers are so good, even faster than Twitch is, and you'll have the URL of the clip listed right here. Go ahead and hit copy on that URL right here with the copy button, and then you'll be able to bring that into Crossclip. Here's Crossclip. If you don't know how to access it, it's free to access it, by the way. Crossclip.com, link in the description below as well. And what you're going to do is go to this URL bar here. You're going to paste, Control V, paste, whatever, your clip URL, hit get clip. And as you'll see, it will start importing the clip here into Crossclip Beta for you to be able to edit. In my experience, that import process can take up to a minute. Most of the time it takes just a few seconds like we saw there. Great. So what you're going to do here in the editing window, first things first, is you are going to select your output format. So you got to choose which platforms you're looking to post on. Is it TikTok and YouTube Shorts? You'll want portrait format. If you're wanting to post on YouTube, it's landscape format. If you're wanting Instagram and Facebook, it's square format. I did a tutorial video on Twitch clips where I did portrait, so today we'll just choose square randomly. You can choose which formats that you want, okay? And then what I recommend doing is going to the layouts tab right here in the top, and then choosing a default layout that you think would be particularly interesting for your for your particular setup. For square, they don't have a lot of great layouts here. These are mostly for portrait. So, you're not going to have as many options for square, but letting you know these layouts are here in portrait mode. Got it? Cool. So once you have your square piece of content here in the output window, you're going to need to put together a compelling, piece of content that's going to fit in there. How? Well, as you can see, you have two compositional elements. You have the camera here. So we're going to drag our camera over to the face of our talent today, who's Michael from M&J TV. And then what we're going to do here is put the content section over wherever the action is in the clip. And so let's say the action is right here in the center of the screen for this particular clip. Then we're going to put our window right there to show the action so everybody can see what's going on. Got it? Then we're going to trim the beginning of the clip and the end of the clip to where only the action is happening in the clip. For when we post it on socials, it is going to be nice and clean with no junk in the middle, and it's only showing interesting things. Got it? So you go ahead and choose whatever that will be for your clip. I'll let you make those decisions here by using this trim timeline down here in the bottom to make those good decisions on what will be engaging to your audience. Check. Now, there's a bunch of other additional features that you can use to make this clip awesome. So first things first, as you can see, everything's jam-a-lambed over here on the left-hand side of this output. You can move this into the center, the content here into the center if you'd like, or you can expand the content if you'd like to have it cover more of the screen. As you can see, there's a gap on the side. And maybe this isn't the format that you want to use. So what you can do for your content is you can choose for content different shaped content squares. So let's say you want the entire square of your output to have, the actual content filling the whole thing. Here under content layer, you can choose square. And so when you do that, what you're going to do is wiggle around the window here, as you can see in the input section, and it's going to turn your content square into square. And so now that's the shape that you want for your output. So now I'm capturing a square here, and then now I will get a square here. Which is great. So that will help you fill that window, as you can see, now with all content, no blurs in the background. And let's say you didn't want this camera to be landscape format like this. Let's say you wanted that also to be square. So what you can do under cameras, go choose square. You guys are getting it. It's pretty easy, right? Then you're going to go over here to the left under the camera, go ahead and resize it and wiggle it around a little bit. And then boom, now you have a square shaped camera right here. And then that's going to bring over a square shaped camera right here into your output window. Got it? So you can arrange these however you want. You can put them wherever you want. This is just an example. I'm just showing you the functionality. And this particular clip is particularly crazy because they have a bunch of edits in here where his head is flying around all over the place. So you can do whatever you want with your content. This is just an example. Now, there's a couple features here that are paid features that you need to know about. So by default, the watermark will be on and the outro will be on, which will have branding related to Crossclip or whatever. If you want to turn those off, you're going to need to pay for the pro version of the software. So you go to crossclip.com/pro. And for only $5 a month right now, you can upgrade it. You get a discount if you do the annual plan, as you can see. And you're going to get the watermark taken off the final video. It'll remove the outro. You can export in 1080p 60 FPS, which is great. And you can do additional layers. And you can upload videos to the platform up to 100 megabytes. So a lot of great features there. It's totally worth the $5 in my opinion. And so you'll be able to turn off the watermark and outro right there if you pay. Now, the extra layers, what do I mean by extra layers? So what you can do is hit the add layer button here, and as you can see, it adds layer 0. And so layer 0 just shows up right here. So let's say I wanted to capture not only the camera here, but also the content. Let's say there's some secondary content I wanted to capture. Maybe something funny is happening in chat or something over here. Just an example, right? Or a second camera is over there, or whatever. You pick. Layer 0 is going to capture that, and as you can see, layer 0 is now usable in the final output of the final video that we're going to be able to post on social media. You can size it up like anything else, as you can see here, and you can choose what size that it is or what shape that it is over here in the options. Once everything's good, you can go ahead and lock everything or unlock everything using these buttons, or you can garbage can whatever you want if you don't want layers anymore. Easy. Couple interesting editor options that you should know about. As you can see in both of these windows over here on the input side and on the output side, there's these giant colored boxes. Let's say you don't want to see the colored boxes and you want to see what the content will actually look like on social media. You can go ahead and just turn that off. And then when you go look at the output, it'll show you the clean output, okay? And then if you want it back, so you can resize everything, turn them back on, and then boom, you'll have the boxes there again. That's it. It's a very simple, easy to use editing interface. And when you're done creating the content, you're going to hit compile. Once you do, you're going to name the clip something clever, something good. You may name it something descriptive. I'm just going to put something generic there. You can choose your frame rate up to 60 FPS because I've paid for Pro. You can choose 1080p is a no-brainer, obviously. And rocket boosters. I don't know why you wouldn't want to turn on rocket boosters. It will make the clip's compile speed 6 times faster. I want 6 times faster. Turn it on and hit start compilation. Then it will start to pull together the clip for you and process that on the cloud. Now, what you're going to want to do now is make sure, take this moment to download the Crossclip mobile app. So this is available on Android and iOS. If you don't already have it, download it, install it, and log in. Because once you export the clip here in Crossclip, it will show up in the mobile app, which is great. So once this window, there it is, and the clip's already ready. That was very fast. And so here's your clip. I'll show you how it pops into the mobile app in a moment. So now I'm reviewing the clip here on desktop. You can either download the file on desktop, you can share it on social media on desktop, you can edit it again on desktop, or you can delete it. Pretty sweet, right? But then here's the cool part, is that it shows up in your mobile app the companion app that comes along with this. And look, boom, there it is in my mobile app. This is me using it in real time. There's our clip right there in my library. We just made it. And so if you select your clip, just by clicking on it, it'll pull it up on your mobile app and start previewing it. And you can watch the clip. And then you hit share, and it should parse all of the social media platforms that you have installed on your phone so that you can easily just post on socials. I'm going to do a separate tutorial on how to post, but this is how you get it on your phone to quickly post and more easily post, especially on TikTok and Instagram. It's way easier, obviously, to use mobile than to try to get some desktop workaround going to post your clip on those platforms. That's how you pull a YouTube clip, edit it on the cloud, and have it so that you can post on socials. I very, very highly recommend a workflow where you sit down and clip like your entire week's worth of clips all at once in one Crossclip session, then get them all dumped onto your phone so that you can have them all right there in your fingertips so you can post them throughout the week on socials. So you can just sit down in editing mode one time and then post throughout the week as you see fit. Got it? Good. Check out the links below if you want to check out Crossclip, and thank you to Streamlabs for sponsoring this tutorial. Streamlabs is sponsoring me to teach you how to take your Twitch clip or your YouTube clip and then post that on YouTube Shorts in order to get more promotion, in order to get your content out there by hitting the algorithms in a new way. Streamlabs has designed this new thing called Crossclip that allows you to quickly grab that clip and export it to your phone so you can share on socials quickly. What do I mean by that? I made tutorial videos teaching all of these steps, but here's the too long didn't watch version. Basically, you're going to make a clip on YouTube, copy the URL, or make a clip on Twitch, copy the URL, and then bring that into crossclip.com, link below to that. You're going to bring the clip in here, you're going to paste the URL, you're going to get the clip, then you're going to bring that clip into the editor here. I taught in a previous tutorial on how to use all these settings, but long story short, if you're looking to post on YouTube Shorts, you're going to want to edit a version that's either portrait or square for YouTube Shorts, okay? Then once you're done editing your short that you're going to post on socials, you're going to click compile, and it's going to export a portrait format video that you can use or a square format video that you can use. You can choose which format you want to use for YouTube Shorts. Tutorial videos on all of that if you want to catch up with the step we're at right now. So the final item that you're going to do here is you can either share on desktop directly from this clip page by clicking the share button, and then you can post it on various social platforms as you can see over here, but that's just going to be a link to a URL. That's not what you want. What you want is to use the mobile app to post the video natively on the platform you want to post it on. So here we are. I've got the mobile app open. This is free. This is the Crossclip mobile app. Link below to check this out. And we are going to grab our clip that we've already exported on desktop. It's going to automatically sync to your app automatically. We're going to select the clip that we want to post on YouTube Shorts just by clicking it. And then you can click the share button down here at the bottom. I want to show you this because there's two different ways to post on YouTube that are going to have two different outcomes. When you hit share here on your mobile, it works the same on iOS and Android, guys. And when you click YouTube, see the YouTube icon down there? It's going to tee up this video to be posted as a regular video on YouTube, okay? So you probably don't want to post your video as a regular video on YouTube if you have it in portrait format like this, or you have it in square format like this, and if it's incredibly short. You're probably going to want to post it as a YouTube short instead. So don't make the mistake of posting it like this unless you've made a landscape format video that is a quote-unquote normal YouTube video. Got it? So don't use this auto sharing method on YouTube. It's not going to work out very well for you in terms of getting traction in the algorithm. So what you're going to want to do instead is log into the main YouTube app, as you can see right here, and hit the plus button at the bottom, and there it is. Create a short is what you're going to want to use here. The beta version of that is available on the core YouTube app, not on YouTube Studio, okay? So click create a short, and then now we're talking. Now we have the interface that will allow us to select a video we have already grabbed through Crossclip. So you're going to click the little square in the bottom left-hand corner to pull from your library of videos. And then what you can do is you can pick one of the videos that you got from Crossclip here from your library. So I'm going to select this video right here, and boom, it automatically pulled it from Crossclip app into YouTube app so we can post on YouTube Shorts. You have the opportunity to trim it if you want, to cut the fat on the front or the back by trimming the front or the back of the clip down here. Then you hit next. And then what you're going to want to do, I'm not going to teach you how to optimize your video because it's your content, but you want to consider adding a title to the top of the video and something that's going to catch people's attention, and you are going to want to do something that at a glance somebody could understand what the video is about by adding a title to the top and or bottom along the way. You can also add music to it if you want, and you can pull from the YouTube music library if you want to add more flavor there, and you can add different filters and what have you, and of course select in a timeline all of the elements that you're using to post this particular piece of content on YouTube. Got it? You need to optimize your video based on your audience and what you're trying to communicate. Then you're going to hit next, and then what you're going to do is caption your short, put some sort of interesting title here. Put a lot of thought into this and make something incredibly interesting and clickable. Think very, very clickable on YouTube, just like a regular YouTube video. And then there's the select an audience button. Go ahead and choose whether it is for kids or no, it's not made for kids. And you can also do age restrictions if need be. Please be very honest with those items when you're done there. And then once this is complete, then you're going to hit upload. And then boom, it's uploading the video to YouTube as a YouTube short. And then whenever the upload is complete, what you're going to do is click see video. And once it's done processing here, you will be able to see that short uploaded to YouTube in its native environment. And boom, you have now posted to YouTube as a YouTube short. Now, I didn't go over all the YouTube short optimization that you should be using. There's other tips and tricks as a part of that. This was just a tutorial on how to use Crossclip to post to YouTube. Crossclip's value here, guys, is that it saves you time when you're grabbing that clip from YouTube or Twitch, and then the editing and exporting process is faster, where you can just quickly drag and drop essentially where the camera is, where the action is with the content, and quickly output a video for you to be able to post on socials fast, without having to use a hardware editor and doing traditional rendering, which sucks up lots of your time. If you want to check out Crossclip, there's a link below to it. I highly recommend it to my digital consulting clients. It's freaking great. Highly recommend making a bunch of clips for the entire week, for example, getting them all on your Crossclip app, and then just posting them on socials as the week goes by as you see fit. So you can be in editing mode one day and then just be posting throughout the week, nice and easy breezy. Saves so much time. Enjoy. Adios, creators. Streamlabs is sponsoring me to teach you how to post a either YouTube clip or Twitch clip on Instagram. Now, there's a number of different options here for you: Instagram Reels, a story, a core regular Instagram post. All of those are options available. And what Crossclip does is it allows you to basically take the clip that you've made either from YouTube, copy it, or from Twitch, copy it, and then bring it over to crossclip.com. Link below if you want to check this out. You paste the URL here into the Get Clip section, you click Get Clip, and then boom, all of a sudden you're editing that piece of content and formatting it for Instagram, depending on what type of content you're looking to post on Instagram. Now, for Instagram, you're going to want to focus, of course, on portrait format content, but obviously square format is going to be the most common for a lot of types of posts on Instagram. You'll need to select the right format based on your content and which posting mechanism you're using on Instagram. But portrait and square are the recommended formats for Instagram. And so once you've actually exported your clip from Crossclip using the compile button right up there, you'll either have a portrait style clip or you'll have a square style clip, and you'll be able to either download that to your computer, and you'll also see a share option right up here on desktop. But as you can see, if you click share on desktop, you won't be able to natively post the video to Instagram this way. The way that you post it to Instagram is by using the Crossclip app. Now, if any of what I'm telling you right now doesn't make sense, from creating a clip to putting it into Crossclip beta to editing the clip, and you're like, bro, you just skipped all the good stuff. I've already made tutorial videos on all of those steps in great detail. Go back and watch those on the channel first to catch up with me right now, because where we're at is we're using the mobile app now. Now that we've already exported our clips and we've compiled them, they're now automatically synced to the Crossclip app, and we can now use them at our disposal to post on social media. So today, we're going to use a square format clip because that's the classic format for a lot of Instagram content. And we're going to click one of our square format clips that is automatically synced from the desktop edit we did on Crossclip to our app. Now, you can review the clip here, and you can click the share button at the bottom if you'd like. Now, there's going to be a bunch of options here for Instagram, including Instagram chats, Instagram feed, and Instagram stories. Now, I'll show you how Instagram feed and stories works here. It'll basically shortcut you to be able to post on Instagram stories normally. As you see, it just takes you straight into the stories interface if you'd like. That's available on Android and iOS. We're going to close out that. And also, if you choose the Instagram feed option, that's going to post into your main Instagram feed as a quote-unquote traditional post, if you will. But if you want to access the Instagram Reels functionality, you're going to need to pull open the main Instagram app to be able to access that. So the way that you do that is go ahead and just slide on over to regular Instagram. And then what you're going to do is swipe right. And then here we go. We're in the main Instagram app. And you see down there at the bottom, you can scroll over and choose to do a regular post. And so if you choose to do a regular post, choose your clip that you've created in the Crossclip app, and then go ahead and go through the posting process that you would normally go through in posting any video to Instagram, where you're going to choose your filters, you're going to trim the clip, you can put a cover on it, etc. And then obviously you can tag people and add all of your metadata, or decide to cross post to Facebook. You can do that if you choose. That is up to you, which options you'd like to choose there, okay? I'm not going to go over how to optimize the clip. I'm just showing you how to post it. So that's a regular Instagram video. If you want to post it to your stories, as you saw, I scrolled over on the bottom wheel here from post to story, and then that'll give you a whole new interface that you can use just for the stories function on Instagram. Once again, select your clip, either square or portrait format here. Stories obviously is going to be good for portrait format. Then you're going to go ahead and optimize the clip as you would any other story, and you can choose where it's going to go accordingly. Got it? Cool. So that's how you do the Instagram story. And then if you want to do Reels, you scroll over to the right, and then you can choose Reels as the next option here. All three posting options are available here. You hit the plus button at the bottom, and then boom, you're able to access the Reels, and you can choose either a square format clip or a portrait format clip, depending on what you want. And you're going to want to scale that accordingly, depending, and you can do trimming of the clip at the bottom, etc. And then you can click add, and then it's going to add the clip on Instagram accordingly. Now, there's lots of things that you can do to optimize your Reels and to optimize your story and your post. This video is not about social media optimization. This video is just about how to get the video from YouTube, how to get the video into Crossclip, and then how to post it on your phone using those three options. Got it? So what you're going to do, just a quick review here, is you are going to clip it on YouTube or clip it on Twitch, copy the URL, bring it over to Crossclip and click Get Clip, edit the piece of content in Crossclip, and when you're done editing it, hit Compile. Once you compile the video, it will be here on desktop for you to access, and it will sync over to the mobile app into your Crossclip app. Once it is in the Crossclip app, you can then either use the native sharing function in the Crossclip app to post, or the recommended method is just to go straight to Instagram to access whether you're going to post it through the main post function, the story function, or the Reels function, depending on what the piece of content is and how you'd like to share it to your followers. Crossclip just saved you a ton of time doing that, and I very highly recommend that you go through and make a bunch of clips in one editing session, if you will, on Crossclip, and then just lock and load them all on your phone. So throughout the week, you can just feed your followers extra content throughout the week without having to worry about going back to edit constantly. You'll have them on your phone, and you can just post them any time of day you'd like. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy Crossclip, creators. Links below. Streamlabs is sponsoring me to teach you how to take a YouTube clip or Twitch clip and post it on social media quickly and effectively, edit it up super fast using the power of cloud editors. It's so much faster this way. Let me just show you how it works. Here's the too long didn't watch version on how you get a TikTok worthy clip done fast, right? So you're going to grab a clip on YouTube, use the YouTube clipping function, or grab a clip on Twitch using the Twitch clipping function. You're going to copy that URL. You're going to bring it over to crossclip.com, and then you are going to drop that URL right here into the bar, right here in the center, and paste it. Then you're going to hit Get Clip. When you do that, this editor is going to pop up, and it's going to allow you to edit that particular clip and format it for TikTok. You're choosing the TikTok format here. Once you edit the piece of content, you'll hit compile. And then once you do that, it essentially renders your video for social media on the cloud, and boom, it's ready to be posted on socials right here. If any of that didn't make sense, I got tutorial videos on all of that on the channel, from making the clip itself here to posting it into Crossclip to editing it here on Crossclip to get the final product using this cloud editor. All of those steps in great detail. Watch those catch up to where we're at, because we're ready to post on TikTok now. So you're going to see the sharing function here on desktop. When you hit that, there's no TikTok, obviously, because this is just a link to your clip. It's not the actual clip itself. So what you're going to want to do is have the Crossclip mobile app. It's free. Just download it. You just log into your account, and boom, you'll see all your clips that you made on desktop automatically imported here onto mobile. So once you do that, then we'll select one of the portrait format clips, which is what we're going to want for TikTok. And there's two different ways to post on TikTok using this clip. So you can use the pink sharing button at the bottom, and you can scroll down and go ahead and find TikTok here in the list of apps and click TikTok. It's going to automatically parse that content, bring it over, and allow you to post normally on TikTok as you see fit. It's probably the fastest way, honestly. Or what you can do is you can just pull open, you can go from Crossclip and just manually pull open TikTok itself. And then, hey, there's my sister on TikTok. And then you hit the plus button at the bottom of TikTok. And then you allow the application to have access, of course. And then what you're going to do is click the upload button down here in the bottom right. And then what we're going to do is choose the clip here from our videos, hit next, and then boom, there it is. It gets us in the same spot. Plus button, square in the bottom right, there's our video. Got it? And so what you can do is edit your video and do what you'd like with your video per normal. You can trim it just like you can do anything else on TikTok. And then it's going to process your video and upload it from your phone, get it on TikTok. And then you can add text and stickers and everything you could ever want to your TikTok video, even add sound to it, of course, which is what you want to do. This is not a video that is all about TikTok optimization. It's just showing you how to post on your feed. You're going to hit next. You're going to describe the video, and then you're going to post it and select a cover photo the way you normally would on TikTok. And there are plenty of tutorial videos out there that show you how to optimize your content. But that is, in a nutshell, how you can take it from the location that you have on your computer or on the internet, on YouTube, on Twitch, run it through the Crossclip editor, get it on your phone so that you can then post it on TikTok as quickly and effectively as possible. It's super easy, can save tons of time, and I recommend this method to my digital consulting clients. I highly recommend sitting down, cutting like 5 to 7 clips in one session, getting them all on the cloud on your phone, and then just rolling them out on TikTok on a daily basis or whatever from your phone casually, so you can be in an editing mindset one day and then just post throughout the week and not have to sweat making more clips in the future. Got it? That's how you can keep your Instagram, your TikTok feed full of great content using Crossclip. Links below if you want to check out Crossclip. It is free to try out, and it is free to use with some paid features. Thanks to Streamlabs for sponsoring this video. Adios, creators. Streamlabs is sponsoring me to tell you how to take that YouTube clip, that Twitch clip, edit it up, and then post it on your Facebook stories or on Facebook videos very effectively, saving a ton of time. Streamlabs has designed this new program. It's called Crossclip. Let me show it to you. That allows you to basically take a piece of content either from YouTube, you've clipped it up here, or Twitch, you've clipped it up here, and then you basically copy the URL. You bring it over to crossclip.com. If you haven't already gone here, go here, link below, and then you paste the URL of your clip here. You hit Get Clip, and then it's going to bring it into this cloud-based editor. And then you're going to be able to edit the clip for whatever format you want. For Facebook, obviously, you're going to want to look at square format or portrait format, depending on whether you're doing stories or you're doing Facebook video. Then once you've edited your piece of content, you're going to hit compile, and then it's going to export a final social media worthy either portrait format video, a square format video, or even a landscape format video. It will be available like this one for you to use depending on what you are looking to accomplish on Facebook. Pretty cool, right? M&J TV is the example we're using here, one of my digital consulting clients. If none of this made sense, from how do you make a clip on YouTube or Twitch? How do you bring it into Crossclip? How do you edit it? What do you mean bring it here to export? I've got tutorial videos on all of these steps leading up to this, so watch all of those to catch up, because where we're at now is we're ready to post. Now, once you have your video complete, you're going to see a share button over here. The share button is not going to post to Facebook properly. It's going to take a link and bring it over there. You don't want that. You can also download if you want. You can download the video here on desktop and then post through Facebook desktop if you'd like. That's up to you. I recommend just posting from your phone, especially for those of you that are using Facebook stories. So once you have finished compiling the clip here, it's going to show up on your Crossclip mobile app, which is free. Download it right now. It's the companion app. So every clip you render on desktop on the web-based version of Crossclip will automatically show up here, and you'll be able to access it in post on Facebook accordingly. So let's say, for example, we wanted to post a Facebook story. So what we're going to do, we have the option to click whatever clip we want to post to our story. This is just an example from M&J TV. We're going to hit share, and we're going to scroll down and look at our sharing options. Now, as you can see, it says Facebook news feed, it says Facebook profile, to your groups, regular Facebook. I don't like any of these options. I don't recommend just using this normal sharing option on your phone. It just isn't that helpful. So what I recommend doing instead is going to the actual Facebook app and then posting natively through the Facebook app. You're gonna have more options and more control here. So as you can see, there's an add a story button there for me. You're gonna hit the add a story button. Now you can choose any of the Crossclip pieces of content that you've created. Got it? So we're going to just choose this one right here. And then you can go through the normal process of adding text, adding stickers, trimming the video, whatever you want to do, and then posting it to your Facebook stories. This is not a video on how to optimize a video for Facebook stories. This is just to show you how to get it there. Got it? Awesome, right? Just saved you a ton of time. You clipped it, you edited it automatically on your phone and ready to post to your stories on Facebook. So sick. But you can also use this to post just a regular quote unquote Facebook video. So how do you do that? So what you're going to do is click the What's on Your Mind section here on mobile, and then you're going to do photo/video. And then you're going to choose the video of your choice, preferably a square format or a landscape format video. For this, but you can also do multiple videos if you'd like. I'm going to choose this particular video, and then you're going to say something about the video itself, and then you're going to post it on Facebook. Just like that. Seriously, it's that easy to post a video on Facebook from your mobile phone in particular. Now, if you're wanting to add things like a thumbnail and other deep metadata, then you'll need to go through Facebook's desktop version of the Creator Manager and the backend Creator Studio in Facebook to do that, and that is much more complicated. So this is going to be primarily benefiting, Crossclip is going to be primarily benefiting people that just want to do Facebook stories in particular, or get a fast clip out there on their page without having to worry about deep highly edited, metadata-filled videos with thumbnails. This is just a quick story, a quick video to your followers, etc. That's what this is designed for. If you want to pick up Crossclip, link below to it. It's free to try out. There is a paid version with some extra features, and that's how you get your videos very quickly from YouTube and Twitch onto Facebook, edited in a snap. Thank you to Streamlabs for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate it. Adios, creators.